go.
Okay.
This is gonna be stupid.
I don't know if you should have necessarily named it MKUltra.
You should see the YouTube name for it.
Oh God, I don't even want to know.
MKUltra the D&D way.
All right. Okay, so if everybody's ready, we will begin. So to give a little background on what's been going on here, you guys are all part of the Calgarian Spy Corps. Again, we're back on the homebrew continent for people that follow our D&D content. And basically, what's happened is you guys are agents for the Calgarian Spy Corps, and this is essentially this universe's version of the CIA.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just say that again. So this is kind of this universe's version of the CIA. And what is the CIA known for? That is MKUltra. So what has happened here is that your handler, who is known as Agent Daka, he's a kobold. He is bringing you guys in for your first big operation. And basically what the Calgarian government is trying to test is LSD a good truth serum? So what they've done is they have kidnapped 10 people out of brothels in the capital and taking them to an interrogation facility and placed them in individual rooms. You will be able to go through these people and examine them. Each one has a dossier associated with them. And the thing that you'll be trying to find out is what is their big secret? What are they hiding? Because the Spy Corps knows what it is, but you guys don't for the sake of the experiment. And they have already been dosed with heavy amounts of LSD. However, you may also dose them with additional LSD if you choose. The only other thing I will say is if the chat wants to donate any bits for this one, what we're going to have is we're going to have a random item generator. It's 100 random items. And basically what's going to happen is if you guys donate 100 bits, I will roll a D100 and give one of those guys one of those items. Because they're kind of ordinary, I lowered it to 100 bits. And also since we're only doing this for a one-shot, I don't plan on being here for multiple sessions. We can get as much in as possible. So if you guys want to throw stuff in, you can do that now. And I will do that as soon as we enter our first interrogation room. But you guys are kind of standing in this abandoned warehouse, basically. It's a facade for the Spy Corps. They actually have their chambers and stuff downstairs. And in walks your contact, or your handler, Agent Daka. Well, there, you are my 3 recruits, I see.
You're a very well-spoken kobold.
I'm from the southern Calgarian border, man.
Oh, that's nice this time of year.
Yeah, other than the corruption from the forest.
True. I wonder who's to blame for that.
Makes everything taste like mushroom. Not good mushroom.
Aw. So who's our first person?
Well, let's see here. First we have... Wait a minute. We got a half-elf. What the hell is that thing in the back there? Why are you wearing makeup, boy?
He's special.
It's technical camouflage.
Camouflage? Alright, I'm just gonna very quickly turn off my notifications for you so I don't keep getting the dings. No, that's fine. That's my fault. That's my fault. I need to turn that off.
Let me know when you're back. I got a response for Moko's.
Yep, no, I saw that. So once we get to the first chamber, I'll start rolling for those.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. He got the wrong file and thought we were going to be infiltrating a circus.
Well, I mean, A for effort, I guess. But please keep your intelligence up to date, gentlemen. I'll let that slide for this once. Now, if you follow me downstairs, we will go to our first chamber.
All right. I'm following.
All right, you're following. I'm assuming the clown is following. And Rocco, I forgot. What race are you?
Is he
human?
Half-elf.
Cool.
So you and Purity are both half-elves, and Moko is a half-orc. So
High fives all around.
I don't know if you want to do that with a half-orc.
Okay, high fives to everyone but the half-orc. I've learned my lessons.
Fair enough. So you guys follow Agent Daka downstairs, and you come to a hallway that's lined with a number of doors and also one-way mirrors, so you can see into the individual rooms. So Agent Daka hands you guys the file for the first dossier on the first person and says to go to town.
All right, I'm gonna take the dossier to look at it. Any interesting info in it?
Is everybody else also looking at this as well?
Do you want me to just read it out loud to them?
Well, I can read it out loud because it's the...
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, characters, so that everyone's not, like some comedy thing where everyone's...
Yeah, no. I'm gonna read the whole dossier except for the secret part that you don't know. Subject 1, name, Archibald Rickett. Age, 35. Race, human. Gender, male. Description. Archibald Rickett is a merchant from the Market District in Alabaster. He has an estranged wife named Penelope and a son Edgar, who both live in Himshire. Archibald makes a good living from selling fine tapestries to various artisans across Alabaster. That is his entire dossier, except for the information you don't know.
He seems far too dull. I wonder what he did.
He's selling fake tapestries is what he's doing.
Well, let's go find out. You want to take charge of this one?
Nah.
You want to go scare him with the clown?
Yeah, send the clown in.
Hey, clown.
All right. You could have said fucking...
But first, I'm going to cast darkness in the room so he can't see.
Oh, you're
and
evil.
Send in the clown.
Oh, I wish I had taken fog because I could have added to that.
Perfect because I have dark vision, so it's even better.
that worked. Well,
dark vision does not work in darkness.
I was about to say,
darkness.
I was about to say, yeah, that is unfortunately
you need,
natural
if you have devil's sight, though, he can see in magical darkness.
I do not believe he does.
Oh, I could cast ghost sounds to scare him.
You can do whatever you want. You
All right,
haven't
I'm
asked
gonna
cast
ghost sounds before we let Binky in once the darkness hits.
Okay, remind me specifically what that does.
I mean, ghost sounds just make sounds in
figment sounds, so just scary sounds.
All right,
like woo.
Okay. So here's the way this is gonna go. So Raka, before Moko enters the room, you cast darkness on the inside. So Archibald is sitting in his chair and he just kind of looks around, and then the entire room goes black, and you just hear a lot of screaming. As that happens, Purity, you also cast ghost sounds, and you have to make the ghost sound.
Ooh.
And not have your mic cut out.
That was actually perfect. That perfect cut out.
Yeah, it did. It cut out after like 2 seconds.
Let me try again. I might just turn down the gain. Woo! Did it do it again?
It cut off again, but I got more of it.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I heard it perfectly. Like, woo!
I'm wondering. Hold on.
Well, actually, it doesn't.
Did those on Twitch hear it? Because I'm wondering if Discord cut it.
It probably is Discord, but it doesn't matter if I can't hear it as long as it can be heard on the recording. That's what matters.
Yeah, the chat says they heard it, so it is Discord cutting it off.
Okay, yeah, all right, that's fine then. So now comes that. So I am actually going to roll a sanity roll for him right now to see if he totally loses his shit. If he rolls below a 10, he's going to start freaking out. He is handcuffed to the table or the chair that he's in. That is a 1. He is losing his mind. You hear screaming. You hear things flying places. Obviously, you can't see anything because of the spell. But this man has totally lost his shit. He's just running around in there, and all you hear is blood-curdling screams.
Okay. Clown. Go smack him. Go, Binky.
All right.
All right, so Moko, you enter the room. You're immediately in darkness, and you can't see. So what I'm going to have you do, what are you going to try and do while you're in there? You can hear him.
I see. Okay, so I assume it's not a big room.
No, it's an interrogation room, so it's
Oh,
like.
I just thought of something evil, but I can't cast it on him. Dang it! Because I was gonna think if only spider climb could be, if I could cast it on other people, I could have him once the lights come on, be on top, like on the ceiling, looking down at him.
Well, you can do that next time you go in. All right, so Moko, what are you gonna do? Like I said, you can hear him even though you can't see him.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I don't have any spell. I'm just looking. I'm gonna go against the wall and like stumble around, see if I can find like you know the chair and the table he said.
Okay, you're gonna try and find the chair and the table. So roll me a dexterity check. You're gonna be rolling it at a -2.
Okay, so and I have a +2 modifier, so
So it's just a straight roll.
modifier. So that's
That landed on the side. Reroll it.
I landed on 12 for me, but okay.
It landed on 12 for me. I'll
Go
take
with
the
the
12.
12.
So what happens is as you wander through the room, your leg kind of hits something solid, and as you feel it, it feels like the table. It's been tipped over on its side.
Can we
That's a
disperse
strong ass dude.
Rock, are you able to disperse the darkness?
I mean, it'll go away once I stop concentrating on it.
I'm gonna
Yep.
poke you and go, okay. Let's scare him with the clown, make the darkness vanish.
What good is darkness without our clown without darkness?
Because he needs to see the clown to get scared of it.
Fine.
I want to remind all of you that you haven't even asked him a question yet.
We're supposed
You're
to be
just
asking
torturing him.
questions. I know. We're CIA.
Yeah, but okay. So are you going to disperse the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay. So Raka stops concentrating, and the darkness fades away from the room, and the magical lighting that was already in there shines back through. And Archibald is kind of collapsed in the corner of the room, like shivering, and like it basically like in the fetal position. It appears that he has also pissed himself, and he looks over and he sees a clown. And I'm going to roll again to see if he does anything terrible to himself. Okay, no. All right, he rolled a nat 20. He regains composure and is able to speak now. Who are you?
I'm the one asking questions here. Who are you?
My name's Archibald.
All right, Archie. What are you doing?
I'm huddling in a corner because they're ghosts.
Now, that's a silly thing. Ghosts haven't been around since, like, the 80s. No, fucking no.
The 80s?
Yeah.
What
But the
decade is it?
They just
I don't-
decided to up and leave after Boy George was no longer a thing.
Shit, our leader's gone. We need to get the fuck out.
Now, Archie, do you know why you're here?
No.
Oh, well, you better find out soon.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're gonna come for you. They're
Who's
gonna
coming
come.
for me?
Yes.
Um,
You ready, Archie? You better confess everything you've ever done.
all right, Rocco, you want to step in the room now that he's kind of put that vague threat out there?
What am I supposed to do in that room?
Well, he said that they'll come, so we could be the two people that come in.
Okay, hold on a second.
You better hurry, Archie. They're coming.
I gotta look at my spell.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do is, Moko, I'm going to have you roll
Intimidation?
Yeah, I'm going to have you roll an intimidation check to see if you can intimidate him into breaking.
Okay, and that skill modifier is a +5. Excuse me. Oh, it would have been amazing if I rolled a 1, but yeah, I rolled a 17.
All right, I'm going to roll what's left of his mental fortitude. He's going to take a -2 to this, so it's just going to be a straight roll. Okay, he has no mental fortitude remaining. So as you ask him the questions, he kind of looks at us. Are you from the god?
I'm the one asking questions here, Archie.
I need to know why you want to know what you want to know.
I'm gonna whisper
No, I
to
won't.
I'm gonna use the whisper message to whisper to Binky. Get him to tell his secrets.
You better tell me your secrets, Archie. He's coming. I
Uh,
hear him.
I was unfaithful to my wife.
Oh, Archie, that's not good. The big man
It,
upstairs won't
it
like
was
that
a
at all.
cheap dwarven whore.
Oh, Archie, you could have done so much better.
It was only
I'm
5
gonna,
gold.
I'm gonna cast gaseous form on myself and then go into the room and start like just kind of chilling around the guy as a gas.
Okay. Do you care if he sees the gas?
Nope,
Okay.
that's the idea. He said they're
So,
coming.
all right.
Oh,
So
oh no, Archie, he's here.
okay. I'm assuming you're not gonna use the actual door. You're just gonna like flow under it or something in gas form.
Yep.
So he looks over at the door and sees that there's gas coming from under it, like a very clear gas. And it begins to flow in a cloud throughout the room and kind of congregate around him. And he starts like losing it a little bit. I'm gonna roll one more time. This might be what finally cracks him.
Sorry about that.
No, I do like the fact your go-to spatting on Twitch, like there's just jiggling everything.
Oh yeah, I
Everything's
stepped
just
away.
jiggling.
I had to run to go get a package.
Yeah,
All right,
so
so
just getting the jiggle physics.
all right, so he rolled a 13, and because of his other rolls were very, very low, I'm gonna say that he does not have, or he had the nat 1 earlier. I'm gonna say he does not have the ability to kind of do this. He starts like almost choking on the fog as he's panicking. It's about where I get my stock, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh, that might be it, the Pinky. Not Pinky. You're not Pinky. I'm Pinky.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna whisper to him, confess.
I'm gonna use ghost sound. Confess.
You better
Sorry.
do it,
Oh, I
Archie.
thought I had that muted.
You better do it, Archie.
I buy my stock from the Thieves Guild.
Oh,
They charge less than the regular vendors. I don't care where they get it from. It's just
Archie.
economics.
Oh, Archie. You better tell us where we can find the Thieves Guild.
They're everywhere. You know they're everywhere. You work with them.
No,
You probably
Archie.
already knew about it.
No, Archie. We know the specific location.
You
of the
actually do.
fences.
Yeah, to be fair, in this universe, you actually do work with the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Claims he does.
Yeah.
But as this is happening, you hear a knock on the window.
Oh.
And Purity, you're still outside, correct?
Yeah, I can walk over to the kobold. What's up, boss?
Well, it looks like you boys got what you needed out of that one. That was what he was keeping secret. He was getting the stock for his markets from the Thieves Guild. Turns out they were actually stealing it off of old Imperial transports that got busted up in the desert.
Old Mrs. Miggins from the pie shop down the road.
Wonderful. I'll let them know to come on back out. I'm gonna use message to whisper to the other two. Get back out here. We did good.
Oh. Archie, he's telling me everything is gonna be A-okay. You just sit quiet here now. And then I leave.
Okay. Okay. So you've successfully shattered this man's mental state, and you've gotten him to confess. So that's the first one. So you guys exit the room. Raka, I'm assuming you're going to exit in gas form and reform outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
totally just reform.
Alright, so you do that, and Agent Daka looks at all of you. Good work there. Now we can move on to subject number 2. He hands you another manila folder. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the 100 bits for the item. I stand corrected. We'll do that on this one. That's my fault. Sorry. So are you guys going to look at the dossier for number 2?
Does anyone want to quote unquote read it, or do you guys want me to do it again? quote unquote.
We're gonna let you do all the reading.
All right.
You have a better reading voice.
Aw, thank you.
Give me some
Yeah,
coffee
also-
while you're at it.
Like, my intelligence is like 11, so I probably don't understand it anyway.
Fine, boss.
No,
I gotta get
you have basic intelligence. You're okay.
Yeah,
All
but I
right,
read
so
Orc and Dwarfish, and unless it's written in Dwarfish, then,
all right, so subject number 2, name Droden Gobblesnuff, age 40, race goblin, gender male. Description: Droden Gobblesnuff is a runner for the Calgar Gazette in the capital. He has no family to speak of, but frequents local whorehouses. After examining notes gathered from the trash outside of Dorden's favorite whorehouse, the Meat Curtain, the Spy Corps was able to discover that he had developed a relationship with a goblin whore named Snatchface.
I could hear the smile with every name.
Yep. All right, so
So,
that
do we know
that
what
is what you get.
do we know what Snatch Face looks like?
Yeah, there is a picture of her.
Fantastic. I'm gonna cast Alter Self and turn into Snatch Face.
Okay, you do that.
And then I'm gonna go just walk in there.
I
All
can
right,
also
before you
wait.
walk-
I can also cast hypnotism so that the guys will be fascinated with you even more.
Hypnotism is basically giving them a direction to do something.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's
because it
whatever
says
they're-
fascinates. All right, then
Yeah,
what about like
that's
charm
what it-
person?
You can do that, but that also I've used, you know what, in the past, because Raka and Cham used this to cause a weird thing in the Bard campaign. Yes, you can charm person to somebody else even though you're not supposed to be able to.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make him irresistible.
All right, so you can cast that. So before you go in, what's going to happen is I got to roll for that item. So I'm going to roll a D100, and you're going to get a random item to bring in with you in case you want to use it.
Oh, I've done improv in class before. I'm gonna have to use it. Let's do this.
All right. 42. And again, I'm going to try and make sure I don't do any repeat items unless it's particularly funny. 42. Oh, okay. All right. So, Raka, as you're about to go into the room, Agent Daka pulls a throwing star out of his jacket lapel and hands it to you. You may need some protection.
I'm just gonna take it from him and kind of like give him that like that noise that like Mexican people make at the taco stand when you ask them for something stupid. And then I'm gonna walk in there.
Okay. All right, so you are disguised as Snatchface. You walk into the room, and Dorden is second him. Droden is sitting at the chair again. He's handcuffed to the chair. He's sitting at a little table. Yeah, yeah. What are you doing here? What is this?
All right, so I'm gonna start speaking to him in Goblin, but I'm just gonna look at him. Trojan baby, they know you done it. You gotta confess.
Confess, baby. What are you talking about? Get me out of here.
This'll be a lot easier if you just come forward. You gotta confess, baby.
All right, I want you to roll a. I guess this would be a deception check because you're trying to be somebody else.
Yeah, it would be deception. Hold on. What is my deception? Maybe it's bluff?
Yeah, it would be bluff. Sorry.
All right. Well, this is going to be easy.
Hey, Don.
Oh, okay. So that's wait a minute. Is that Uhtred's
No,
bluff?
that's my bluff.
Okay. All right. So that means that is going to be 30. Okay. So he looks over at you. Baby. I stole your wedding ring or our engagement ring from a hobo. I'm sorry. It was the only thing he had, and I didn't want to spend the money. I got it in my pants, except I'm not wearing my pants. Where are my pants? You look a little more blue than usual.
I'm gonna place my hand on his hand, and then I'm gonna look back at what's our boss's name?
Agent DACA through the
I'm
one-way
gonna look
mirror.
back at Daco with like a face. That's it. He stole
Uh,
something from a hobo.
Agent DACA looks over at Purity's character. Please message him and tell him that is not what we need.
All right, I'm gonna whisper the message. Keep going. It's not just that.
To be
I'm
honest,
gonna shrug and be like, you know what? All right, good, because I was gonna be pissed off if that's what we're in here for.
to be honest, I didn't even know about the wedding ring thing.
That's just weird.
Yeah, it is. Then again, we're also stealing people off the street and drugging them with hallucinogenics to see if it'll work.
But
And
it's
we
the
could really
better.
just use magic. We could really just use magic for all this, honestly.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way.
That's what the higher up said too. Continue.
Yeah, he's all right. So he's gonna look. Trojan, you know they don't care about you stealing nothing from no hobo.
And then what do they know about? I don't understand anymore. Why are things looking weird? Is
I'm
that
gonna take
throwing
the
star?
ninja star out of my pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna hand the throwing star to him. Explain this.
I'm gonna roll for his intelligence, and his intelligence is at like a -2 right now because of the drugs. He rolled a 2, technically. It's shiny. I can twirl it on my finger. Look at it, Snatchy. Look at it.
Wow, you picked the dumb one, boss.
They're goblins. They're even dumber than kobolds.
What
So
do you
he's just
know
like,
about it, Trojan?
so
Can
he-
I-
so he's just twirling that throwing star on his finger.
You're pretty good with that.
Should can I do detect thoughts from where I am, or do I have to be near him?
No, you can do it from where you are. You're close enough.
All right, I'm gonna cast detect thoughts to see if maybe he's thinking of something that might be useful.
Okay, you cast detect thoughts, and this is an automatic. You don't need to roll for it because he's stupid. It's literally you know like when they walk into the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball, where there's like that one little thing of like an anchor and then everything else is nothingness. That's basically what you see.
Boss, he is absolutely stupid.
You hear an echo as you think that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything? Feeble mind won't work.
She just casts detect thoughts. All she sees is like birds just floating in an empty space.
Yeah, basically. I'm just gonna tell the Daka, sir, his mind is basically empty. Are we sure this is his? Are we sure he has another secret?
Yes, we are, because we have intel. Intel that I know and you don't. Hence the experiment. Now, maybe you just need to rough him up a little bit to get his memory going, don't you think?
I'm gonna send a whisper to Raka's character. Smack him. Smack him good.
All right, I'm gonna smack him.
All right. Roll for attack. You won't have to roll very high because he's kind of not paying attention to you. And he's a goblin. Oh, that's a hit. That is a hit. So I'm going to say that does 1d6 damage. 2. All right, so you smack. So as he's twirling the throwing star on his finger, you wind up your hand and smack him square across the face. And he immediately loses concentration on what he's doing. He drops the throwing star on the ground, and he looks over. Snatchy, Snatchy, why did you hit me? The shiny.
Clown, go in there and help her. Binky.
Binky.
Hello?
Binky, go in there and help her. You seem to terrify people into telling the truth.
True that.
All right, so you're just gonna walk in the room.
No, I'm going to do a dodge roll.
Okay, you're gonna do a dodge roll through the door into the room.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be a tumble check.
It's one's tumble. Where is tumble?
It's in alphabetical order on the skill sheet. It's down near the bottom.
Yeah, there's no modifier to it. 19, damn.
All right, so you successfully do a dodge roll through the door and land in the room on your knees, or on one knee at least, before rising from the ground. I'm going to roll for his sanity. His sanity is doing relatively okay, and he looks over at you. What the fuck is this? Why is there a clown here? Snatchy?
Hey, it's me, your favorite friend. Hey,
I ain't any
Told
friends
you,
with any
Trojan,
clowns.
you need to confess. They sent this clown and he's gonna get it out of you.
What
You
is the
know what
clown gonna... Wait a minute. Is this a joke? Is this...
You know what
Why
they
is
do to
everything-
boys in the clanker, Trojan? You remember what you did with me 4 days ago? Now reverse that with you and the clown.
Oh my god.
hey.
Balloon
No.
animals are involved.
No, you stay away from me, you creepy fuck.
I'm just gonna slowly walk towards him. Roll an intimidation check.
Roll an intimidation check.
That's a +5.
That's one intimidating
has
ass
opened
clown.
before one. That was a 2.
That
Never
was a
mind.
2, and with only the +5, that's a 7. I'm gonna roll for his mental state. If he rolls below a 7, you're still gonna freak him out. He rolled it. Reroll. Reroll. Both of us got to reroll.
Oh, 20. No, 18.
Alright.
Sorry.
18. 17. He didn't. All right. He didn't beat you. Close. He didn't beat you though. All right. So you're intimidated, and so he leaps out of the chair. He's dragging the chair with him because he's cuffed to it, and he kind of backs up to the wall. Yeah. You don't understand. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. He was in the way.
I'm gonna message.
Yeah.
Get him to say who.
I have on me. Do I have an apple or something?
I'll give it to you.
All right. I'm gonna hold up this shiny green apple. Hey, you tell me who you were with. Oh, this thing is going up your ass. I do not know what that voice is, by the way.
Roll intimidation.
Somehow he turned into the Scottish clown.
Scottish Goofy. That's a nat 20.
That's a nat
Oh,
20.
yeah, no.
Okay. I'm not even going to bother because he can't beat that. All right. You're going to get the confession out of him you want. So he looks over at you and says, Look, I don't know what his name was. I'm a runner for the paper. So I was running. I was going down the canal. I bumped into a kid. He fell in. I thought he was going to be okay, all right? I thought he was going to be okay. I needed to be someplace. So I ran. I kept running. I saw the next day, and I was running along the canal. They were fishing him out. It wasn't my fault.
I'm gonna look at Agent Daka. Well,
That is a correct assumption.
I will send a message to the other two. Good job, boys.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna.
that's pretty fucked up, Trojan. Fortunately for you.
And then I'm just gonna turn back into myself. I'm not your girlfriend, and I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna place the apple right in front of him, at crotch level, and before I leave, slowly still looking at him, like almost crawling backwards.
The clown is the best thing we've got on our
I'm
team.
rolling. I'm rolling for his sanity.
Oh, I was
Alright, roll
hoping
the
it'd be in that
14.
one.
He rolled a 14. He's freaked out, but not any more freaked out than he was before. He just really hopes you don't want to keep shoving that apple up his butt.
Well, he has a nice shiny new apple in front of him. Oh, sorry.
I'm afraid of it now. Alright. So, after you guys leave the room, Agent Daka gives you your third file.
Alrighty. I'll grab it.
This one should be interesting for all of you. Subject number 3. Etra Vance. Age, 120. Race, half-elf. Gender, female. Description? Etra Vance is a con woman who masquerades as a rich heiress to her human father's fortune. She's currently married to a miserly 90-year-old human named Bernard Stupel. Recent records show that Etra has been attempting to revise Stupel's will to make her the sole beneficiary.
She's going to have a lot of dirt in her closet.
And
Well,
she's
boys.
also on LSD.
Oh, you got another item. So who wants to go in this
Okay.
time, boys?
I say you go in first this time. Me and the
Alright.
clown have been doing all the work.
Do me a favor. Nah, we probably won't be able to scare her that easily. If she's a con woman.
Alright, so the item before you go in. So as you're going in, Agent Doc looks over to you and hands you a bottle. It's empty.
Okay. Is it like a
Just in
fancy
case.
bottle or a normal bottle?
It's a wine bottle.
Perfect. Is there... Can I go fill it with like water or something to make it look like there's wine in there?
You can fill it with water if you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I will be right back. I have a plan. Go fill it with water
Okay.
and head inside. What was her name?
Alright, her name is Etra Vance.
Etra Vance. Why, hello, Miss Vance.
What are you doing? What do you want? Where am I? You're purple.
Am I?
You look purple.
Well, you've done something you shouldn't have done.
Oh, honey, name what I did. There's a laundry list.
I figured you'd like to tell me some and I'll pour you some wine.
Oh, I'm not that stupid. I'm not telling what I know to a frog.
Wow, that stuff must be strong.
Oh, no butt chucking.
Let me see what I can use. I couldn't just use hypnotism to make her tell me anything, right?
You could try, but she'll have a mental fortitude save.
All right, let's try that.
That also doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get everything, but you might start to crack her.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on, just cracking her a little bit.
All right, so if that's the case, then I'm going to have you roll an intelligence check, and she's going to roll an intelligence check, and that's going to determine whether or not she cracks. That is a 17. All right, that's a good roll. She gets such a flat roll. All right, she did not pass you, so she starts to look. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, whatever happened to my previous husbands, that's in the past. That's already been taken care of.
Your previous husbands. What exactly happened to them?
Oh, there was Billy. He divorced me. It was William. He also divorced me. It was Charlie. I divorced him. Then there was Reginald. He fell off a boat. Dewey died in his sleep. And now I have Bernard.
Well, I've heard Bernard's a very nice man.
Oh, he is a delight. I just don't like changing diapers.
Oh, I don't blame you. That has got to be a chore.
You ever seen what happens when an orc takes a dump? It's horrifying.
Oh,
I do
no,
like the
thank
fact-
you.
Sorry, I'm just going to interject. You basically just described like the the gender bent version of King Henry VIII.
I'm gonna kind of motion with my hand behind my back for one of you to come in and help while I keep her busy. So what
It looks like.
attracted you to him?
Oh, it was.
Bowling?
Oh, it was. Nothing in particular.
Really, you just fell for him? He seems kind of old.
Oh, age is just a number, sweetie.
Let's see, what else can I use?
Haven't you seen that new series on Magic Vision, The Golden Adventurer?
I haven't. Is it good?
Oh, yeah. It's an old adventurer looking for love in all the wrong places.
Let's see, what can I use? Hypnotic patterns is that.
That might just fuck with her head.
You think that that could make her crack a little bit more?
Is it
You know what?
weird
I'll
that my
try
cat
detect
knows?
thoughts.
Okay, detect thoughts.
So, what do I have to roll for that?
That's an automatic.
Okay.
Because she's too fucked up right now. So she's running through the husbands again in her head, and she remembers she remembers Charles, and as she remembers Charles, you get a full name, which is Charles Bagg.
So, ma'am, could you tell me a bit more about Charles Bagg?
Oh, he was a pit fighter. He was a brute. He was a
Oh.
terrible husband.
Then why did you choose him?
Because the sex was amazing.
You go, girl. I'm gonna, while she's talking, I'm going to pour some wine, which I've already slipped some more of the drugs in.
All right, so you drugged it with LSD. So I'm gonna have to. So she's just gonna drink it because she doesn't know any better at this point. So I'm gonna have to roll a Constitution for her to see how bad this affects her. Not great. Not great. Okay. Not amazing, but not as terrible as it could be. So she takes another swig of the LSD, and you see like her eyes actually start like they turn into rainbows.
Whoa.
Hey.
All right, I'm
Now
gonna.
you're a llama.
Are you sure you're all right, ma'am? I'm gonna whisper. Clown, get in here.
Hey,
You
I'm
heard
gonna,
her. Send in
gonna,
the clown.
gonna slowly inch in on my tippy toes.
All right, so you like a creepy fuck tippy toe into the interrogation room as a clown. I'm rolling her mental fortitude right now just at the sight of you.
Oh,
Did
it
we
was
roll for
almost
the-
a 4.
Did we roll for the 100-bit tinge you gave?
Yeah, I've got the wine bottle.
Okay.
Okay, so 11. She's not terrified, but she is concerned.
What the hell is this? Why do you have a clown?
Well, he's here to get some
Slowly,
information out of you. He just loves people.
What kind of information are you gonna get from me with a clown? Is
What
this
kind
some
of
kind
info
of
are you
fetish
hiding?
club? Is this a fetish club?
Well, it could be. Depends on what you're into.
Oh. Is this like the
Ew.
fetish club with the paddles, or is this the fetish club with, where you hang me upside down and whip me?
Binky, do you have
I'm
any
gonna
more of those
roll.
apples?
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna roll an intimidation check, and depending on what I roll, I'm gonna go from there.
Okay, roll your intimidation check.
Okay, that didn't count, but it was a 14. There we go. Oh, that was even better.
Okay. That in total, that's a 22.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stare at her menacingly while I slowly blow up, like blow into one of those long balloons you use for like balloon animals.
Okay, so she is not actually going to be able to beat the 22. So, what happens is this: you start menacingly blowing up a balloon animal, and she starts getting more and more like wide-eyed as she's watching you. And she
See,
just
that's
goes,
the thing. It's not a balloon animal. It's just a long balloon. That's like
I
intimidating.
know, but just as you're blowing it up, she just kind of looks at you.
Oh my god. Can you please ask him to leave? He's disturbing me.
Wouldn't you tell me what
Why are you
really
staring?
happened to your husbands?
They divorced me. What else happened?
Oh,
And
I
poor
think more happened. Don't you, Binky? Or did you do something else that you're not telling us?
all right, look. If you get the clown out of the room, I'm willing to tell you, okay? Just get him out.
I'm gonna look at Binky. All right, Binky, would you wait outside, please? And get a balloon animal ready just in case. A nice,
Okay,
long one.
I'm gonna moonwalk outside.
Okay,
The animation
you
for this
moonwalk.
is gonna be great.
You moonwalk your way through the door and then close it again. You are back outside with Agent Daka and Raka.
I like how this character was made as a shitpost, but it's the best character I've ever made.
All right. Okay, look. Charles was an evil man. He beat constantly. I tried to get away from him, but he kept pulling me back. I was going by a different name then. Fiona. So one day I decided to put poison in his gruel. Nobody was any the wiser. He didn't have a family. He was just some lonely asshole who got off to beating the shit out of people. That's it.
I'm gonna look at the mirror.
Well, you can't see on the other side of the
No,
mirror.
but he can tap on it if it's fine.
He taps.
All right, I'm gonna look at her. Thank you so much, and don't worry, the clown won't be back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna leave the room. And
You've just left 3 people in mentally destroyed.
this isn't uncommon for us. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's actually kind of the point of this one.
I mean, the only thing we have done different in this session is that we have not committed arson yet.
Yet. Exactly. Yet.
I'm gonna look at Daka. That LSD is some good shit.
We tried to brew the most concentrated form we could get that would still be suitable for humanoid consumption.
Yeah, they made this guy in Spellweaver Academy called Snapfire. It's the whole deal.
Oh God.
That makes too much sense on if that's where Snapfire comes from.
I don't know if he comes from LSD experiments with the government, but that would be funny. All right, so Agent Daka hands you the file for subject number 4.
Right,
This
I'm
man's
looking.
name is this is Gert Yellinger, 33, half orc, male. Description: Gert Yellinger is a construction worker in Dren. His company mainly deals with constructing storage buildings. Gert's mother died in childbirth and his father was never known. He also has no children or current partners. Gert also doubles as a bouncer at a gambling den called The Juice.
All right, whose turn is it?
I think you did one, and then before that was Rock, and then before that was Moko. So I'm assuming it goes back to Moko if you guys want to do a rotation of who has to go in there.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at everyone. Anyone got a plan for this one? This one's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
He was called Yellington. That's all I heard. I wasn't
Oh,
really paying attention that way, right?
His
Good.
name is okay. I'll redo that then. His name. So subject 4, name Gert Yellinger, age 33, race half orc, gender male. Description: Gert Yellinger is a construction worker in Dren. His company mainly deals with constructing storage buildings. Gert's mother died in childbirth, and his father was never known. He also has no children or current partners. Gert also doubles as a bouncer at a gambling den called The Juice.
The juice.
The juice.
It's juice. As
Moko, please stop.
No, so like as in plant nectar or whatever you want to go.
Yes.
Yeah, orange juice. Yes.
The
Okay.
juice is actually a gambling term, but yes.
I actually did not know that. Okay.
We could
It's,
try the clown. He may not be able to
when you-
crack him.
For people that don't know what juice is in gambling terms, when you make a bet with a bookie and you win the bet, the bookie still takes 5% because they have an operating fee. That is called the juice.
Oh. You know what?
You learn something new every day.
He's a half orc, so. Binky, what if I make you bigger so you can try to scare him more?
That would be fun, but I don't know if I could. And this is me talking. I don't think I could actually fit in the door if we do
That's
that.
what I was just
until
thinking.
I'm-
Like, we'd be able to get you in the door.
You can do it after he goes in the room.
Okay, then yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Binky. You go in there. I'll make you huge. You try to scare him. If that doesn't work, we'll send in. What is your character's name, Raka?
Kelso.
Kelso. Really? We'll send in Kelso if you need help.
Fucking Kelso.
Alrighty.
Fucking that 70s show.
That's what I was just thinking. Is that what it's gonna look like?
Actually, it's
should.
with fallen.
All fears.
Oh, please
All right,
do it.
so Moko's gonna enter the room. So Moko, you enter the room and you see that Gert is again like the others. He's handcuffed to the table, and he looks over at you. You, why am I here?
I'm gonna enlarge version so it gets bigger. Oh, I still have the wine bottle in case we need it, right?
Yeah, you keep the items unless you destroy them.
Okay, so I still have the LSD in case we need it. Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay, so yeah, I'm enlarged now, or do we need to roll for that?
So what happens is this: you are going to enlarge. That's something that's going to happen automatically. But I am also going to roll for his sanity because he's high on LSD right now. All right. So he believes what is happening is real, and it is not a figment of his imagination. He's like, what's happening? Why are you growing?
I'm a big boy now.
Please
I'm gonna hand him a piece of candy.
You hand him a large piece of candy that is now like the size of an apple.
You want some candy? Or should I shove it up your ass?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Are you going to now shove the candy up his ass?
No, I'm gonna like like over his head, and I'm gonna like, start stacking it on top of his head.
All right, I'm gonna roll to see how fucked up he is right now.
Oh, I just realized what I'm gonna do next.
Nah, land that on the side. 10, okay. He's getting a little weirder, but he's like kind of just watching you as you're doing this and like allowing you to do it because he's just kind of curious of what the fuck is going on.
I'm going to hallucinatory terrain, so I'm gonna change the room around.
Okay, what are you going to change about the room? What are you going to make it look like?
A construction site, since that's where he usually works. No, you know what? No, the gambling den.
Okay, you're going to make it look like the gambling den to him, the juice? Okay, so you can do that.
I'm
So,
gonna make it look like the juice.
all right, so what happens is that as he's kind of having these candies stacked on top of his head, he closes his eyes and kind of pretends that whatever's happening is not happening. And as he opens his eyes again, he sees that he's back at his work, and he appears to be wearing his normal bouncer's outfit. And he also still sees that he's handcuffed to a table, which is odd. And the clown is still there.
Do we have a picture of his boss?
You do not.
Oh.
Okay, so two things I'd like to suggest, and this is me talking with the like purely using ghost sounds to like play carnival music or like circus music.
Well, I was thinking of sending Kelso in as his boss, but if we don't have a picture of the guy who runs the The gambling den, that's going to make that harder.
Yes, I'm also gonna take out a little rubber saw. That looks real, but he of course doesn't know, and then I'm gonna
I'm
start
gonna look at
engineering.
Daka. Daka, do we have sir, do we have any images of his boss?
Negative. It was deemed unnecessary during the initial investigation and abduction.
Yeah, I'm gonna place the toy saw I have in front of his hand, and then gonna roll intimidation.
Okay.
Ah, that's a 5. Damn it.
All right, I'm gonna roll for his mentalness to see if he can. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. Why are you trying to use a rubber saw on me?
This is no ordinary rubber saw. I just want some info, Saul.
On what? And why are you at my work? And why am I handcuffed at work?
That's what we want to know.
God, I need a drink.
Oh, I'm gonna
It
come
says
in with the
here-
wine bottle.
Alright.
Is someone
Okay.
thirsty?
Oh, thank God. Are you new?
Yeah, I just started working here.
Why am I handcuffed to this table?
The boss doesn't trust you. He said you did something wrong.
What? God damn it. Look, I know I was drinking on the job before, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't think that's what he's mad about. I'm gonna pour him some of the wine.
That
The
is a
LSD.
spike
Okay.
ability. Yeah.
All right. God damn it. I'll take it. I'll take whatever it is. I don't care. All right, so he's gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll Constitution for him to see how he takes that. Not particularly well. All right, so the thing is, because he believes that he's drinking something, mentally he does think that he's getting drunk. So he's acting a little more loose after imbibing a good amount of that, even though he's not technically drunk.
Now, now, why don't you just tell us what you did? Then the boss will make the clown go away.
Why is he saying that I'm standing behind him, like, putting my arms around him in a loving embrace?
Okay, I want you to roll a grapple check.
Which is
He is
9.
also massive. Does he get a bonus?
I mean, my
Uh,
grapple modifier is already 9. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he's gonna need too much for one. All right, 13. And you said that's intimidation.
No, that was grapple.
Sorry, grapple. All right. Well, I mean, he's handcuffed. I'll roll a strength check for him, but he's only gonna get like a +3. So, all right, that's a 15. So he kind of like shakes you off as you try to like give him like a gentle, like friendly hug. What are you doing? Why are you touching me?
The boss told him that he could do whatever he wants until he gets the information.
Can I do?
The boss already knows all the information. What does he want now?
He won't tell us. You know how the boss is.
Then get him in here.
He's busy.
Right
He's
back.
got a big client.
Of course, he's always got a big client. I'll show him a big client.
Yeah, one of the new girls has a very big set, so he's gonna be a little busy for a few hours.
Son of
You were
a
going to say she
bitch.
has a very big.
Just let me out of the handcuffs, damn it.
Can't do that. Sorry.
Get over here, you half-elf. I'll throttle you.
I'm gonna back away a little bit. Nope.
He's kind of like... Go ahead, Mogo.
I'm gonna massage his shoulders. Is that a handle animal check?
That's a dexterity roll.
Okay. So that's a +2, not a +5. And let's see if I get the fucking nat 1. No. Okay, 14.
That's a 14. All right, so you're doing a relatively good job massaging his shoulders. You feel some muscle tension release. He's starting to relax a little bit because of the fake drunkenness as well. He looks at you, he's like, all right, look. I roughed up a guy the other night. It's a guy that I probably shouldn't have roughed up.
1 second.
Oh boy. Should probably have muted that.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'll just do the line over again. It's fine, just for the sake of the recording.
We're doing it live, god damn it.
Doing it live.
Okay.
Somebody's not
Damn.
happy.
Holy shit. I wonder if that got picked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he looks over at all. Look, I roughed up a guy. I roughed up a guy the other night. I probably shouldn't have roughed him up. I was drinking on the job, and he got messed up. All righty. That's it.
I'm gonna wait to hear the knock at the mirror.
Are you still muted on the stream?
No, I'm unmuted on the stream.
Okay. You don't hear a knock.
All right. I'm gonna look at him. Now that's not what the boss cares about. You know what you did.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, Mr. Binky doesn't like that kind of language, do you, Mr. Binky?
No, you're not.
Mr. Binky,
Look, you
maybe you should
weirdo.
give him a big hug. A big, strong hug.
Oh, it's something else.
Do whatever you feel is necessary, Binky.
I'm just gonna, like, put my finger in my mouth, get it all wet and slippery, and slowly start pointing it towards his ear.
What are you doing? Get that away from me. Get it away from me.
We start
Now, I
twirling the
can't
finger
stop
around.
Binky unless you tell us what you really did.
I want you to roll intimidation.
For which one of us?
You.
Okay.
You're using him as a threat, but you're the one that's supposed to be trying to be intimidating.
Intimidation would be...
Do your skill
I'm
section.
just trying to give him a wet willy.
Yes. Still gross though.
Where would intimidation be?
It's on your skills section that are in alphabetical order.
Okay.
It
Do I have the
charisma
misc
check.
modifier and the regular modifier?
You get the skill modifier. It's a charisma check.
It's the total modifier is what
Okay.
you're using. So your intimidation is a plus 14. All right, I'm back. Oh, I didn't know you stepped away. Sorry. They've just been torturing this half orc in here.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
All right, that's a 22. So yeah, you look over at him, and he looks over at Binky and the wet willy, and he's like, "All right, look, the guy I roughed up. He hit his head. He didn't make it. Do you know who Herbert Gulliver is?
No, why don't you tell us?
Roll intelligence.
Okay.
Or actually, no, sorry, not intelligence. Roll wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Moko, you can do this too to see if you know who that is, if you care.
Let's see, intelligence.
Wisdom, not intelligence.
Oh, shit.
Well, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Can we take that? So that was a 5 because I have a +1. So yeah.
All right, Purity, you're familiar with the name, but you don't know who he is, and Moko has no idea. So he kind of just looks back. The Duke of Dren.
You? Why does that name sound familiar?
I literally just told you.
No, I mean the Duke. Never mind. What? You killed the Duke? Wow, no wonder the boss is pissed.
Well, technically Herbert Gulliver is the son of the Duke, but look, he picked a fight with me. I was drunk. He was drunk. I hit him too hard. I didn't do it on purpose, and then I dumped the body in the ravine outside of the bar.
I'm gonna whisper. Is there any more? Should we get more out of him?
Oh God, keep it away from me!
So is he gonna knock? He's not gonna knock at the window.
He does knock at the
Oh, he does. I'm gonna snap my
Yeah.
fingers. Come on, Binky. Good job.
Binky can continue torturing him if he likes.
It's up to you, Binky.
I'm just gonna kiss him on the forehead and then walk out of the room.
Thank
Okay,
you. I'm gonna smile to him as everything returns to normal. The terrain returns to normal. Thank you so much for the information. Have a good day. I'm gonna take my bottle and get the fuck out.
What the hell is happening? And as you walk out, the room returns to normal.
So how was that, sir?
So, good work. Next patient.
I'll take the folder as always and begin reading it.
Okay, this is subject number 5, your halfway point. Name, Irving Steelnut. Age, 250. Race, dwarf. Gender, male. Description, Irving Steelnut works in the mines of Greyforge as a tunnel foreman. He has a wife named Edna and 2 adult sons, Vordley and Douglar. Irving spends many of his free evenings in the sleazy part of town.
Oh, that should be fun for you, Kelso.
The fact that his name is Kelso. Fucking A, damn it.
Y'all
All
don't
right,
know
Rocket.
Kelso like that.
All right, and also the file has pictures of his wife and both of his sons.
I'm gonna hand it to Kelso. Pick which one you want to be. You're always good at this.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Alter Self, turn into one of his sons.
Okay, so they're not really too much different other than one has brown hair and one has black hair.
I'm gonna go with the brown-haired one. It's easier. It's more
You're
generic.
gonna be Vordley. All right, so you transform into Vordley. Are you gonna enter the room?
Yep.
All right. You enter the room. Again, like all the other ones, Irving is handcuffed to the table. And he looks over at, "Hi, my boy, what's happened here?"
Father, they keep asking me questions.
"What kind of
They say-
questions, son?"
They say you've done something real bad. Something that's gonna get Mum and us killed.
"Killed? Oh, God, I haven't done anything that bad."
They said all you've got to do is confess and give me 40 gold shillings.
"All right, Vordley, I understand this is a serious situation, but don't you be getting your father for money. You get your allowance, damn it, you little bastard."
You can't hurt me for trying, but Father, you gotta tell. I want to live. You have to tell him the truth.
I'm gonna use ghostly sound to try to sound like his wife in the distance, yelling, "Help, honey, help!"
Why don't you just use message?
Because I want the dwarf to hear it. Oh yeah, I guess that would work too. Either one, as long as he thinks that his wife is yelling in the distance, like in pain.
Okay, so you can. That's an automatic, so he's going to be able to hear that. That sounds like Petunia.
Honey, help!
What have they done to your mother? Damn it!
I don't know. They took her into a dark dungeon with a bunch of big men wearing no
Oh
pants.
shit, crashed.
I'll be right back.
I think you killed Mike.
A bunch of fucking men, big men wearing no pants.
Hold on, I got kicked
know.
out of the game, and it's not letting me join.
I don't know. Try jumping back in.
It says you client user already in use. What?
Now Moko just dropped out. No. Now I see you disconnected.
Let me try again.
I think it was still disconnecting you. That's why. Yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
Sorry about that. It just crashed.
No, it's fine. It happens. All right. So you've told him that his wife is being brought into essentially a sex dungeon.
God damn it, I know that stuff all too well.
They
Son!
got black leather whips, and they were smacking them on the walls and laughing.
I'm going to roll for him.
Help, honey, please.
Okay, he has no self-control. Raka, I want you to roll me a spot check.
Which one? Oh, never mind. I found it. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh,
you
fuck
got it.
yeah!
All right. 19. You notice that he has a massive erection at what you're talking about.
You gonna be okay, father?
Get out of the room, son!
I quickly leave the room. I don't want to see none of this.
All right. So you quickly run out of the room, inform, and close the door. Does anybody else want to go in there, or are you going to just watch and see what happens?
Pinky, it's your time to shine. Because if I go in there, he's probably going to finish.
Well,
Okay.
unless being a cuck is one of the confessions, I don't think we've got it.
Sir, you picked the weird one.
I am back, sorry.
No, you're good. So basically, the dwarf started getting a massive erection as soon as they started talking about sex dungeons, and Raka left the room. I'm giving you either you can. They want to send you in. That's your choice. If not, you can watch and see what happens through the one-way mirror. Whoever's eating stuff on mic, just make sure it's away from the microphone. Hello?
Hello.
All right. Are you going to go in the room, or are you just going to watch and see what happens through the one-way mirror?
I am going to... I'm going to send in a little dog on a tricycle.
Where did you get the dog on a tricycle?
I crafted it. I mean, it's a doll, it's not an actual dog.
Oh, I thought you said a dog on a tricycle. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's
Well,
like
okay,
it's like it's a doll-less puppet that looks like a dog riding it. You know, like Billy from Saw, but like as a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you can do that. I'll let you do that. That's fucking creepy, but whatever. All right, so you open the door, and a little dog riding a tricycle goes through into the room, and Irving looks at it as he's unzipping his pants.
Wait, is his hand still chained? Oh, God.
His hand is chained, but he can still reach his waist. It just means he can't go too far away from the table. What do you want? You get out of here. I got business to do.
The little dog just, yaps.
It yaps at him. Fuck you, damn it! He's gonna kick the dog.
Oh no.
Binky, he kicked your dog.
How dare.
He misses by a mile. The dog is far enough away from him where his attempt to kick it is not successful, and he just kind of stretches out to try and get to it. Maybe if he was a normal-sized man instead of a dwarf, he might be able to do it, but because of his stumpy little legs, he can't reach.
And slowly the rusty little spurs just go...
Stop mocking me, you little demon spawn, and get out of here! I gotta rub one out.
Like the tiny wheels just go... And it goes like in a circle around him out the door again.
Okay, the dog then comes out of the room. Do you guys want to watch whatever happens in there?
Just gonna Gonna have his wife, I'm gonna use message so that he hears his wife. Is that really the time?
As you're doing this, he has now removed his pants. And after about 30 seconds, as you're just slowly standing there watching with Agent Daka, you see white goop cover the window.
Really, boss?
Oh, that was not the intentions that I've had. His poor wife.
Yeah, maybe we should just go tell him she's dead because he took too long.
That might not be a
we
bad
wouldn't.
idea.
We wouldn't want him to come again.
All right,
Ba-boom.
Kelso.
Gee.
Go on in and tell him his wife's dead.
What? Why do I've got to tell him that?
Because I'm not going
You
in
go tell
there.
I'm not going to tell him his wife's dead.
We'll look at
You ever
Binky.
been around a sniveling man? It's not pleasant. Not at all.
Binky, would you like to take the honors?
Yeah.
All right.
Slowly start creeping out, like.
All right, you creep your way through the door like a fucking weirdo.
I start out by like they just hold like tilting my head, looking in through the doorway.
All right, as you look through the doorway, you just see him like slumped over in the chair, like panting and sweating. He's still not wearing any pants.
I slowly inch my way further inward, staring at him intently.
All right, it doesn't take him that long to notice you. What's this now? I ain't into clowns.
Well, he better be now.
Oh no, what was that for?
I'm
Charm
rolling
person.
that 20 intimidation, dude.
Oh god, okay. All right. So, what are you gonna say to him?
I'm just gonna stare intently and hold up a little balloon. I'm slowly gonna fill with air again.
All right, you're gonna do that again. So he looks at you and he becomes increasingly more like frazzled, and he feels like he knows what you want to know from him, mainly because he thinks that maybe you're there to do some of those things to him. So he breaks down and he says, "Look, I've been going downtown every night, and I've been going to this place called the Red Hot Poker, and they do a paddling and cutting and whipping. And they gave me a gimp mask and sodomy and everything you could possibly imagine. I'm a disgusting degenerate. Now punish me."
I'm going to look at Daka.
I'm gonna look at him as well. What criminals are you finding?
We just said these people had secrets. We didn't say they were criminals.
So is that
Also,
a secret?
good work.
All right, I'm gonna
Also-
I'm gonna send a message to Binky. You can thankfully leave the room, Binky.
I'm gonna put the balloon on the table in front of him and then slowly walk out of the room.
You put the balloon on the table. He looks at it almost sexually as you walk out of the room. You're dealing with a very messed up person.
Well, I mean, it's made of latex, so technically it could be used as a condom. I would not recommend you use a balloon as a condom, but you can.
Ouch.
All you have to do is cast silence on your balls. That's it. You don't need condoms.
I imagine if somebody cast inflict wounds on your testicles. Oh god.
No. Yeah, no, that would just be painful. All right, so that worked. That was his secret, so you got that out of him. Now it's subject 6, and Agent Daka hands you the next file.
And we have another 100 bits.
All right, so I will roll for something before you go in the room after I read the file. So, subject number 6. Name. Dalgor Infernio. Age 22. Race, Dragonborn. Gender, male. Description. Dalgor Infernio is a gladiator in the fighting pits. Considered a journeyman fighter, he is riddled with scars and injuries from the pits. He is blind in his right eye due to a sword strike years ago. Dalgor does not have any known children, and his sexual partners are frequent and consist of various species.
Okay, so we got the dragon slut. All
He's
right, I'm
also
gonna look at them.
superior species, so you can slap him the moment he starts telling us about all of his sexual endeavors, like we want to fucking know.
You want to just send the clown in?
Clown goes first this time. If anyone's getting his booty hole touched, it's going to be him.
He might
Okay.
enjoy it.
And we have an item, so I'm going to roll for the item. So, Moko, you're going to get something horrible to use on him. Let's see here.
I mean, it's just gonna be as terrible as the thing I posted in general chat.
It might be. We'll see. Let me see here. What did you roll? So as you're about to go into the room, Agent Daka pulls a jar of jelly out of his lapel and hands it to you, just in case you need to sweeten things up.
Thank you for not giving
Okay.
us that for the last guy. I think Kelso would have never gotten out of there.
No. Same thing happened back in '64.
How long have you guys been using LSD?
I mean, back then it wasn't LSD. Back then it was just huffing dragon ash.
Damn.
Kobolds do that shit anyway.
Huffing dragon ass. It's like eating ass of a dragonborn.
Speaking of Binky, get in there.
All right. So he gives you the jar of jelly and he sends you into the room. So you walk in and you see he's a red dragonborn. He has his again. He instead of having his hand handcuffed to the table like the other ones, he actually has his handcuffed to a bracket that's in the stone floor, just in case he breaks free. So he is also trying to test the durability of the chain. As you're coming in, he's kind of like, he's grunting and like fumbling around with it, so he doesn't really notice when you come in.
Let's see, what can I do? What can I do?
I can still do ghost sounds and you have anything? Enlarged person, hypnotic patterns, stinking cloud, anything that you need me to use or something. I'm just reading it for you. Hallucinatory terrain and baleful polymorph. If any of those will help you, just let me know.
Oh, I had a really terrible idea we can do later on. But first I'm just gonna I'm gonna look at him, look him up because I assume he's taller than I am.
Yes, he would be.
Hello.
I can enlarge. Is Moko still enlarged from when I cast it before or no?
It wore off in between
Okay.
people. All right, so Mocha, you go up to him and say hello.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Scaly Man.
Who are you?
My name's not important. What is important
What?
is something I want.
Why are you dressed as a clown?
Why are you dressed as a clown?
Really? Wait, I am, aren't I? Fuck! Why am I dressed as a clown?
Oh, poor dear, don't you remember what happened?
No. Last thing I remember, I was in the locker room.
Oh, no, we were doing a trapeze act and we were practicing and you accidentally fell and hit your head.
I want you to roll a bluff check.
That's a... No, that's a +0. I always put a +7 there because that was my climb check. 14.
14, we're going to roll his intelligence, which his intelligence is only a +1.
Oh, for
All right, that's a
fuck's
17. He looks at you. I've never done trapeze in my life. I'm a gladiator, you fucking idiot.
I mean, that's why you failed, right?
Look, I don't know what you want, but I'm about 10 seconds away from ripping this chain out of the floor and using it to beat you to death.
Oh, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Hey, Moko, do
He's
you want me
going-
to have circus music playing?
I mean, it would be fitting.
All right, I'll
Okay.
use ghost sound for. I'm just gonna use ghost sound on a little record player thing so that I'm not making the sound. Fuck you.
All right, so you flood the internal area with circus noise. Do you hear that? What? Why is there circus music?
Oh, I'm gonna cast. Hallucinatory terrain to make everything look like a circus, like the inside of a circus tent.
All right. Okay, so as you do that, he's looking around, he hears the music, and then the terrain around him, from his perspective, transforms into the area, like he's in the center ring on a ring top. And again, he still believes that he's dressed as a clown because of the drugs. And there's a clown near him, and he's, this has to be a dream.
No, don't you see the performance is starting? This is your escape act. I leave I would like to now leave the room, and then if Purity could like make the illusion so the room starts flooding.
Hold on.
Flooding, like water starts pouring in.
Can I do
he's in
that?
it.
Hypnotic
no,
pattern
you
can't.
No, you can change the environment around him, but you can't affect him physically.
No, but I wanted the illusion to make it look like it's flooding, but it's not flooding, you know.
Well, yeah,
I
but
can
he
do
would
that.
still have to like feel the water and stuff like that. That's directly interacting with him, so that's not what that spell does.
So.
But
Okay.
at the same time, he does believe. At this point, I'm gonna roll his intelligence to see if he believes he's in a. Because right now he thinks he's in a dream. Yeah, no, he definitely thinks he's in a dream.
Okay, well then I had okay. Can I pour the jar of jelly on his feet so it feels like it's sticky, and therefore he's gonna believe that he's in water that's slowly rising.
If I use hypnotism while he's doing that, would he think? Could I make a suggestion to him that it's water and make him think it is?
You can make the attempt. Yes, you'll have to roll
That
against his
or
mental
Mocha, we can
fortitude.
make him think that he's drowning in jelly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then yeah, let's do that. We'll make him think I'll make it look like jelly is slowly coming and flooding toward him, and you do the pouring.
All right. So I'm gonna roll his mental fortitude to see if he's able to actually sense what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, for fuck!
Ooh.
Oh, fuck
All right,
you.
so he still thinks it's a dream because he sees the gelatin like flow in from the edge of the big top curtain, and you throw a jar of jelly on his feet and you just go, "Ugh, my feet are all sticky. I'm pulling this thing out." He's rolling a strength check. He gets a +4. If he rolls above a 15, he will pull the chain out of the floor. He rolled above a 15.
Oh,
so
shit.
he turns around and grabs the chain, and with one mighty pull, he rips the chain out of the ground and begins swinging it. As this happens from outside of the room, Agent Daka looks over to you and then pulls a bag of popcorn out of his lapel. Popcorn.
Oh, yes, please. I'm going to take some.
There you go.
Let's see.
Mm,
Would he be
I
considered a
love that.
monster?
I love that butter.
Is Dragonborn considered monster or humanoid?
Humanoid.
Okay, so who can we send in that might calm him down?
He's a pit fighter, so probably not a whole lot of people.
I'll be right back. I go out and I leave and then I come back in a really skippy outfit. Sir, I get a bonus for this.
You do what you need to do, Agent.
I'm gonna go in there. Oh, what was his name?
The Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. The Dragonborn's name is Dalgor.
Okay. I'm gonna change the area to look like a bedroom. Like a really romantic bedroom.
Okay, there's still gonna be a clown in there, by the way. I'm just letting you know that.
He likes it kinky.
No, that's what the last guy liked.
I know what this guy likes. All right, so I'm gonna run in there. Honey,
okay, so
honey,
you
what's wrong?
Who the hell are you?
You forgot me already after that wonderful night we had?
He's rolling for attack.
Fuck.
That's a 14. He gets a +4 +4 to his attacks. That's an 18. Does that hit with your AC? I believe it does.
My AC is 11.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, so that's going to be 2d6, and he's swinging around the end of the chain there. That's 4 damage, so he smacks you right in the side with the chain. It hurts. Stay away from me or I'll kill you! And the clown!
Oh, let's see, what can I use?
Does somebody in the chat want to give her a random item to throw? Donate 100 bits.
While he's doing that, I'm just looking to see. Kelso, a little bit of help. Oh, can I just cast Touch of Idiocy on him, or is he too righted up for that to even do anything?
If you want to do that, I think you can get. You just have to be in touch range, which you're going to be able to move to do now. So I'm going to say because he got that in, you're going to be able to move. So if you want to try and touch him and do that, you can.
All right, I'm gonna try to run up. You know what? I'm gonna cast Spider Climb. I'm gonna climb up the wall and jump at him. You use Touch of Idiocy.
Oh, okay.
Why not make it? Make it a show for the boss.
You could just use a jump check if you wanted to, but
Fine, I'll use a jump check. Let's see, jump check would be. Would that just be jump?
yeah, that's what a jump check is.
Okay.
That is +1. All right. Well, since it's kind of an enclosed room, it's not that difficult. So you're able to jump on him. So you cast Touch of Idiocy. I believe that's 1d6 damage to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah. It'll make him a little bit more open for suggestion.
Yep. So roll 1d6. Ooh. All right, you made him retarded. His intelligence went from a 12 to a 7, which means he's now illiterate. His charisma went from a 12 to a 7, and his wisdom went from a 10 to a 5. So he just kind of like as soon as you touch him, he just kind of forgets why he's angry and just drops the chain for a second, looks at you. What? Where am I?
Oh,
Can I
honey.
interject real quick?
What's up?
Old Sam just subscribed.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna thank him after we're done.
Well,
Okay.
if we wanted to use that for an item, we can.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, that's more what I was getting at, yeah.
All right, we'll roll an item for that. How much is a subscription?
I think
$5, which I think is the same as 100 bits almost.
100. 100 bits I think is only $1. So yeah, if it's 500 bits, then I guess we get 5 items.
Sweet.
Which I think what I'm going to do is, since you're in the process of fucking with this guy. Actually, no, this might be funnier if I just let it go and let you fuck with him. All right, so this one is 50.
Kelso can always just roll stuff into the room.
Yeah, well, see, this is Kelso's going to be getting all of this because he's standing outside and you two guys are in the room because it all comes out of the lapel of Agent Daka's suit. So the first item, so Kelso, Agent Daka hands you a loaf of bread.
What's this for?
Hang on a second. He then hands you a bucket.
I put the bread in the bucket.
He then hands you a mounted deer head. After that is a cannonball. And
You seem to
finally,
be confused on who the clown is, mate.
a pair of glasses.
Yes, definitely. Because I need these.
It
That's all
may
I
be
said.
It may be helpful to you in the future.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast darkness in the room.
Okay, you cast darkness, so nobody can see in there right now.
And then I'm going to do ghost sound.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go into his ear and just be like, yay.
All right, I'm gonna roll, and he's taking minuses to his intelligence, so this is gonna be a -2 to the roll. That's gonna be a 6. All right. So I think he breaks down and he falls to his knees like, all right. Uh, uh, I know I'm washed up. I know I can't fight anymore. I know I'm no good. Am I dead?
No, you're not dead. But you do need to confess, my friend.
Look, I knew he was better than me. I knew he'd win. That's why I had to do it.
Had to do what?
There was an orc. He was young, strong. His name was Zeltor. It was supposed to be a match I would lose. He was better than me. So I had to do it. I drugged him. I drugged him before the fight so I could win.
So you killed your competition, and you
I didn't
call
kill him.
yourself a gladiator.
I didn't kill him. He still lives. But I beat him in the ring.
I look back to the boss. Really?
He taps his finger on the glass.
All right. Very well. You just
Okay,
leave.
So we all head out.
so you leave. By the way, everybody else is still in there in darkness, so unless
I've
you make
already
that go
crawled
away,
the
they're
fuck
gonna have
out
to-
of there.
You need to roll a dexterity check if you're gonna crawl out of there.
Damn it. Oh, give me
You can't see. You need to make sure you're not just gonna walk into the table or the chair or somebody else.
Kelso busting in like the Wizard of Oz.
More like busting a nut.
All right, you managed to
Coming
make
in
it
like
to the.
fart gas.
All right, you managed to make it to the door and get out of the room, so you can see now again. Moko, you're still in there. Do you want to try and get out, or are you just gonna wait for it to dissipate and just stand there creepily?
No, I left it already. I left the room like ages ago.
Oh, okay. I sorry, I missed that. All right, so you guys are now all out of the room. Good work. Also, by the way, racketeering, it is a crime.
What?
What he was doing? He was rigging fights. That
Oh.
shit's against the law.
He's no
I'm just
bueno.
saying, all of this seems a bit excessive.
Again, it's for the purpose of the experiment. Next one's a doozy, though. You're gonna have fun with this shit. He hands you another. He hands you another dossier.
All right. I'm going to read it.
All right, this one reads Subject 7. Name, Unit 77, age 4, race, Warforged, gender non-applicable. Description. Unit 77 was constructed as a sentry to guard civil warehouses and hijack. Unit 77 acts as an android and will respond to commands accordingly from its creator and figures of authority. You do have a picture of its creator.
I'm going to hand it to Kel, so you know what to do.
All right. Cast alter self, and then I go into the room.
You cast Alter Self. The Warforged is actually the only one that is not handcuffed to anything. It's
Wait,
just
how does
sitting
the
in
LSD
chair.
work on him?
You will find out. So you go and you sit down in front of. Well, you go up to the table where he's in the chair where he's sitting. Hang on a quick second. I just gotta clear my throat. And he goes, "You, who are you? Oh, Papa, I missed you, Papa. Why am I now a real boy?"
Son? Now, what did I've always told you?
Do not stick elongated shaft into random objects.
That's a good one, but not that one.
Do not drain oil in drinking water.
Man, his pops is full of like actual good advice for kids. No, not that one. That's another good one, but not that one.
I do not know, Papa.
Son, it is to never tell lies.
Yes, Papa. I
Now,
understand. Why
now
am
why
I now a flesh bag?
you are not a flesh bag. You are lying to these policemen.
I do not know where I am. I
You-
was supposed to be guarding the warehouse. Now I appear to be in a wonderful field of flowers. And there's somebody singing about strawberries and diamonds.
Who the fu-
I'm just gonna look to Daka and go, sir, that is some really good shit.
Yeah, I
You would
think
be
this one's lost.
You would be surprised what happens when you apply LSD in the astral plane.
I'm going to have to study that later.
Let's
More
just say this
thoroughly.
is one of our more stable results.
Oh lord.
You ever
Oh,
seen a
I'm gonna
man become
actually. Oh, I can shift the world around him. I'm gonna whisper to Kelso. I'm gonna message, I should say. If there's anything you want me to turn the area around, just say it out loud and I'll change it.
Wait, what? You can do
'Cause-
that?
Yes, I've been doing that.
Also, by the way, as you say that out loud, he can also hear you. I'm
Got that-
sorry. What are you talking about, Papa?
I'm talking about this imaginary plane of flowers you're walking in. Son, I've told you not to tell lies. Why are
But-
you lying?
But it's not imaginary, Papa. He reaches his hand down as if he's picking a flower. See? It's a sunflower.
You're starting to make Daddy mad. You know
I
what
can
happens when
smell
Daddy
it.
gets mad?
No, don't take out the socket wrench. Not again. I like
I will
legs.
get the socket wrench. Going to get the socket wrench, and I'm going to go right for your knee bolts.
No, no, no. Error, error, error. All
Tell
right,
the
I'm
truth,
gonna.
son.
Ease back a bit. Ease back. Use
I'm,
the good
I'm,
papa.
I'm gonna roll for his mental state. His mental state is not amazing. That
Oh,
also
gee.
is a -2.
As if that wasn't already obvious.
So yeah, he's not doing so good. He's Papa, please. I do not understand. I have been made a real boy. Isn't this what you always wanted?
Of course
Play-
not.
I'm gonna send the
He-
message to him. Play into it. Play into it. Only real boys tell the truth.
Yes, son. You're almost a real boy. But you're missing one part, and that's the most important thing Daddy's told you. Never tell lies. You
I
just
am not
come out
lying.
and tell the truth, and all this real boy wonder will be yours forever.
Papa, I have always done my job. I have always done what I have been told. And I have been gifted the immortal flesh. Watch. And as you look at him, he actually grabs one of his arms and pulls it off. See? I bleed like a real boy, Papa.
No, you're just
Like a
leaking
real
oil
boy,
everywhere.
Papa. The android, I'm rolling for its mental state.
Quote
Oi.
unquote mental state.
That didn't really roll. That got stuck on the side.
Oh, we were so
Okay.
close to 2.
So as he rips that off, he kind of just throws his own arm away. He's losing connection. He's still hanging on a little bit, but the visions that he's going through are getting more and more intense.
I'm gonna change the room to look like the warehouse, or the storage room, so maybe he'll snap out of it a little bit.
I am back here, but how? I was in a field. Why is my flesh metal again? What has
told
happened?
you.
God has forsaken me.
You kept lying, son. I told
I
you
did.
the last step was to confess everything.
Papa, am I not worthy of this?
Apparently not, because you won't confess.
Oh, okay. He walks over to the wall, the stone wall, and begins smashing his face into it repeatedly.
Hey, chill out. That wall's expensive.
Not worthy, Papa.
Knock
Not
it off.
I'm gonna message.
Pop.
Be loving, Papa. Be loving, Papa.
This is ridiculous. He is a robot.
Just do it.
Now, son. You still could always just come around and confess.
Papa.
Obviously, you
I.
are hiding something from these nice policemen who just want you to come out and say it.
Papa. Papa. Papa.
Oh, great. Now he's shut down.
He's dead. He smashes his head into the wall enough times where his head is just a busted piece of metal and sprockets. The rest of the body falls to the ground and seems to be lifeless.
Kelso just walks out of the room.
Sir, is
All
this
right,
gonna be
so
held against our score?
No, to be honest, this one was more of a thought experiment than anything else. You see, he didn't actually have any secrets. We just wanted to see what would happen if you interrogated a warforged on LSD.
Well, what happens is they kill themselves, apparently.
Duly noted. In case we ever run into a problem of iron golems again, I'll remember this.
Poor chap.
It's unfortunate.
He just wanted to be a real boy.
It's fine. Some of our engineers will turn him into a vacuum cleaner.
Probably for the best.
Indeed. All right, so he hands you the subject 8, so we're getting close to the end here. So this is subject number 8. Name, Beltra Groinfur. Age 40. Race, Deep Gnome. Gender, female. Description. Beltra Groinfur is a popular adult entertainment actress from Wenton, who has starred in such films as Gnome Dingo, Dick Level, and Backdoor to the Underdark. Beltra's birth name is Felicia Gravelnose, and her parents still live in the suburbs of Greyforge. She seems to have as many sexual partners on screen as off, so keeping track of them is difficult. I don't know who wants to be the guinea pig on this one.
Have we said if what kind of partners, or male or female?
All it says is that any and everything.
So, who wants to be the man slut? I'm gonna look at Binky.
Yeah, I almost got touched up by a warforged. I'm not going back in there. And he killed himself. It's kind of messing with me brain a little bit.
You want some wine?
Nah, I want some of what that warforged was on.
I have some right here.
Agent Doc. No, that is not what he was on. Agent Daka pulls a jar out of his lapel and hands it to you. Inside is a set of blue glowing acid stamps. Don't take too many of them.
I'm gonna just take one.
You take one, your body immediately goes to the astral plane.
Oh, wow. Looks like I'm not at work anymore.
He also pops out of existence as soon as that happens. So he has left the room for a little while until he comes down off that a little bit.
Sir, is he gonna be okay?
Don't worry about it. He'll be back once it wears off.
Okay.
He's got about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna look at Binky. Binky. Binky.
Pinky is busy making balloon animals.
Binky, this nice lady in there wants to see your balloon animals.
Ooh.
Go on. Anyone want to give
Yeah,
Binky an item?
Weird cop.
Yep, you can give Binky an item if you want, or Rock. Well, actually, Rocka had all the other items that are given, so those are in the astral plane at the moment.
Ah, shit, I was gonna say, can we just take him from the ground?
No, they went with him.
Damn it. Just gonna look around for a minute and be like, damn it. What did all this stuff that Kelso had with him? Did he take it with him?
Unfortunately, everything that is on the person's person when they go over to the astral plane tends to go with.
I'm gonna offer Binky the wine bottle. Binky, you want this?
I'm gonna grab the wine bottle.
Go do your thing,
All
big
right,
guy.
Okay, you take the wine bottle and you're gonna go in the room. So Beltra is again, she's handcuffed to the smaller species seem to be handcuffed to the chairs. The mediums are handcuffed to the table, and anybody extremely strong is handcuffed to the floor.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
just
who
gonna
are you?
I'm just keep quiet, cast just stay at her and cast intimidation. Not cast, but roll for intimidation.
Okay.
7 plus 5, that's a 12.
I'm gonna roll for her mental fortitude here. All right, so roll again.
Yeah, reroll.
Yeah, reroll.
That's
That's a
22.
high one. Actually, she can't outroll that anyway. So, all right, so you guys never. What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you dressed as a clown?
Okay, I'm going. Do I need to roll craft if I'm just gonna I'm gonna paint on the window?
If you need anything, let me know. I can cast it.
Is it anything ornate?
No, I'm just gonna with a little paintbrush and some white paint. I'm gonna write confess on the wall.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You can just do it. So, you take out a little paintbrush and you lick the tip and then dip it into a thing of white paint, and you write on the one-way mirror "confess." From the other side, it is reversed, obviously. I'm gonna have to get that damn mirror cleaned.
He really likes doing this.
At least it's not feces this time.
Or is it?
So,
Please God, no. Okay, so you write down. So, confess to what? I haven't done anything wrong. Is it wrong to sleep with dozens upon dozens of men? And women?
you go, girl. I'm just gonna use
And
ghost
farm
sound
animals.
to.
You mean?
And farm animals?
What? Sir, is that the confession we needed?
No, I didn't even know that shit.
Damn. I'm gonna use ghost sounds to have it sound all spooky. Guilty.
Yes, you can.
Guilty.
Who's saying that? Is this you? Am I hallucinating? Why are my hands so big?
I'm going to take out a balloon and start filling it up with the wine in the flask.
All right,
What
you
were you
fill the
planning?
balloon with
I'll continuously staring at him. Gonna do another intimidation roll.
intimidation check. Okay.
I
9.
think we're
I'm
more
gonna
effective
roll-
than the actual
I'm gonna
CIA at
roll her
this
mental
point.
state. All right, her mental state passes that time. What are you doing? Why are you pouring wine into a balloon, you weirdo? And why don't you say something?
Going to it with the filled balloon. I'm gonna go and hold it over her head and pull out a little needle.
Okay. Oh, what do you do? You're not going to put that on me.
The needle is slowly inching closer and closer.
Don't. My makeup will run. My makeup will run.
I will continue doing it.
Do you know how long it takes for me to get my hair the way it is?
Roll intimidation.
9 plus 14.
All right, we'll try it again. Oh, another 19. All right. She is not amused. She moves out from underneath the balloon as you kind of try and the needle gets closer to it.
Can she even do it? I guess yeah, the chair isn't
She's
big
handcuffed to
enough
the
for
chair, so she can move around as long as she drags the chair with her.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what you want, but why are you doing this? Why? What do you want me to confess to?
Is it the balloon is popped? Can we make can computer make it like illusion so it looks like it's like dissolving on the floor where it lands? Like so she thinks it's actual acid and not LSD.
I can hallucinate terrain to make it look like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I want.
you can do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast that. I can also use hypnotism if you need it.
All right, I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for her, which is gonna be a -2 to see if she can see through this. That's a 3, so she believes you. Okay. So Moko, you poke the balloon and the wine that was in it drops onto the floor. But from her perspective, it looks like green glowing acid. As it hits the floor, she sees steam and hears sizzling and smells the chemical smell of the acid. Oh my god! You were trying to kill me! What is this?
I'm gonna continue staring at it and just point at the
Look.
painting I've made.
I'll sleep with you if you let me go.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Nothing? A blowjob, a reach around, a rusty trombone, Cleveland steamer, I'll do all of it.
Portuguese breakfast. Let's go.
I'll do everything but the Alabama Hot Pocket.
What about an Alaskan pipeline?
Ooh. I don't think anybody wants to do that.
Have you ever heard about the human centipede? No.
Yeah, no, that's definitely no. I'm definitely not bringing that into this universe.
Okay. I wanted body horror. That's not what I meant. No.
Yeah. All right. So as this is happening, Raka, you finally come back from the astral plane.
Oh, what a lovely vacation.
I want you
What
to
month
roll
is it? Is it like December? January?
You've only been gone
been
5
gone.
minutes, dude.
Because of the time dilation, it felt like it was probably about several weeks to him.
An amazing time. So refreshed. Now I understand why ladies leave their husbands to go to like Rio or something. They come back knowing a bunch of things that their husband never taught them.
Pass me one of those when we're done.
Oh, I got them from Boss.
Boss,
still
can I
have
have
some.
it back?
You still have some in that jar, unless you just want to hoard those for yourself.
Oh, he's hoarding.
All right. Agent Daka pulls another jar out with the same glowing LSD stamps in it and gives them to you.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Honestly, the only reason why we're conducting these experiments is because we made way too much of this shit and we needed a way to use it.
I like the way
Government
the
wasteful
higher-ups think.
spending.
All right,
All right,
so...
Normally I protest, but since I'm benefiting from all of this, I'm going to shut up.
All right, so you guys are on the outside still. So, Moko, I want you to roll me a spot check.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. +1. 20.
Oh, unnatural 20. Okay. You
Unnatural.
notice.
It was a 19 + 1.
Yeah. So you notice on her face there are blemishes on her lips.
Has she got a cold sore? Or...
It looks kind of like that. It's been covered up pretty good with makeup, but you could definitely tell.
It's herpes. Actually, it would have been herpes, seeing as he's like apparently a super slot. I didn't even think people would want to dig down the deep gnome, but who's to say?
Oh, brown sugar.
Dude.
All right. Well, you've noticed those. I don't know if you want to use that in any way.
Again, I'm just gonna point at the confess sign, and then I'm gonna leave the room.
Okay, you do that. You do have pictures of both of her parents, by the way.
Yeah, but I mean that's Rocket's department.
I
don't
know. I'm letting them know as you're leaving the room. So, she's still kind of like freaked out about the acid thing, so she's just kind of backed into the corner, like as far away from you as possible, with the chair.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna look at Kelso and show him the picture and go, well,
I'll be right back.
are you
Well,
gonna be
look.
mom? Are you gonna be mom or dad?
I'm gonna be mom.
All right, you're gonna be mom. This is gonna be
you
a
need me to
weird
change the
conversation.
room into anything?
Make it Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. Fuck it. We're going with it. I'm changing the room into Chuck E. Cheese or whatever the equivalent in D&D would be.
I want him to be specifically in a ball pit though, where
Okay.
like it's tall enough to where only his head pokes out from the balls, and no matter what he does, he can't get out of it.
She, I think.
Normally, I would say no in terms of how this power works, but that's hilarious, so I'll let it slide.
Sweet. All right, I
Okay,
cast it all.
Okay, so here's what happens. So the clown leaves the room, and then the room suddenly transforms into a giant ball pit at a Calgarian pizza place. I'm trying to Raka, do you remember what we named the restaurant in the restaurant campaign?
Nah,
That was so long ago.
such a long time
No,
ago.
I remember what the place was across the street though. Okay. So it looks like the inside of it is called the Greasy Goblin. So she's in a ball pit. Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! Oh god! I'm in a ball. What is wrong? I mean, I know I like balls, but come on. So as this is happening, you walk in looking like mom.
Jimmy, I told you to get out of the ball pit.
Jimmy, mother? My name's Felicia. Well, Belcher on screen, but Felicia.
Whatever, Felicia. I said get out of the ball pit. Let's go. We gotta go home.
Okay, Mumsy. Okay, hang on. So she tries to like swim her way out of the ball pit. I'm gonna roll a dexterity check to see if she can actually make her way out of it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna re-roll that anyway, but I'm gonna swim check. Oh.
Yeah, but isn't she chained down?
She's chained to a chair. But
So,
you've also hallucinated the chair underneath the ball pit, so she's trying to swim through. But
okay.
either way, she rolled in that one, so she fails miserably and just falls below the ball pit. Mom, I can't get out, Mommy. Help me!
Felicia, we have ball pits at home. Get out.
No, we don't. There's no such thing as ball pits.
I'm going to whisper to Kelso, get her to confess, you weirdo.
All right, I'll go get the manager to get the balls out, but you gotta tell me this. You gotta tell me the truth.
All right, Mom. I have herpes, Mom. I have it bad. I have
Where
it
did
to
you
the
get 'em
point.
from?
Years and years and years of having sex with as many things as possible. It just compounded itself, all the different strains. You don't understand, Mom. I'm dying.
I'm just going to look at Daka. Sir.
Yeah, I look back to the glass. Really?
Purity, you see him take out his hand and kind of go in a circle, like keep going.
Okay. I'm going to whisper, or I'm going to use a message. Keep going, keep going. You're on the right track.
Where did you get the herpes from?
I told you. It was just built up over the years, but... Oh god, I can't say more. I can't say more.
You don't just build herpes up over the years. You get it from one place.
That's because you haven't slept with as many things as I have, Mum. I'm the village bicycle for every village. All right, I'm going to have Raka. If you
The
want to try and
village
intimidate it out of
bicycle?
her, if you yes, the village bicycle. Never heard that expression?
I have. I'm just. That's like that. That's a new one.
That's an
I mean,
old
I've heard
one.
of the town bicycle, but an entire village. Hot damn.
I don't know, dude. I'm
Multiple
from the United States. Our villages don't share bicycles.
back in the day they did.
Like
All
they'd
right.
steal those bicycles.
All right, so Raka, I'm gonna have you roll intimidation to see if you can scare the last little bit out of her of this confession, because you've gotten some of it, but not all of it.
Felicia, I know there's more. Tell me the truth.
Roll intimidation.
Nope.
I'm gonna
I'm
have
not very intimidating as mom.
I'm gonna have her roll against it because she's gonna take a -2. Oh, she rolled a 1. Because, Mum, I've spread it to everyone I've slept with. They're all going to die.
I'm just gonna look at Daka.
Daka taps on the glass and then right after that scratches his balls.
Really, sir?
Don't worry. Kobolds are immune.
I hope so.
Trust me. We are. I'm also making that canon for this universe. Kobolds are immune to herpes.
I mean, someone wants to fuck kobolds.
Dungeons and Dragons, people have tried to fuck everything. It doesn't matter.
These are facts. I mean,
All right, we're getting to the home stretch here. We got 2 left. So, as you leave the room, Beltra just kind of breaks down and like hugs the chair that she's next to and is still handcuffed to. So you're gonna go to the next one. So Agent Daka hands you for subject 9. So subject 9, name Fiona Colehart, age 55, race tiefling, gender female, description. Fiona Colehart is an accountant in the capital's downtown at a company called Hands of Grace. The company deals with transferring money from one bank to another. Fiona's parents are deceased and she has no children, but she has been seeing an elf named Baramy, and there is a picture of him.
Just gonna look at Kelso. You're the only one that can transform, bro. And the clown's not here.
Has the clown returned yet? Moko, are you here?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, he is here.
yeah, send the clown in. This is a clown's job.
Go romance, clown.
Juggle some bowling pins and drive around those little undersized cars and things.
Does anybody want to give them items?
You have a chance to give us items.
$100 reduce.
100 bits. $100 and we're gonna get drowned by items.
Yeah, you actually need to change it because it still says 300.
Yeah, I know.
bits on
I
this
don't
thing.
have Photoshop on this computer.
That just means if you give 300 bits, you get 3 items.
Yeah.
And they're completely random.
I'm
Well,
gonna
let's-
start by sending in my little toy dog.
You do
Indeed.
love that thing.
All right, so you're going to send in the toy dog ahead of everything else. So
Yes.
you open the door and you let the dog ride through on the tricycle, and she just kind of looks over the. Oh, who are you? Oh, who are you? What? Why are you riding a tricycle? I don't understand. Do you want a milk bone? Like, what are you? It looks like a chimpanzee. Is it real? The
Okay, we
dog
have 2
simply-
items.
Okay. This is before you guys go in. I'm gonna roll 2 of these. 3. Okay, 83 is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna, before I reveal it though, I'm gonna roll the next one. That is 7. Oh, we already had a 7. Okay. Then I'm gonna go with 6.
And
okay.
we have another 5
Oh.
items. Now they're
All right,
torturing you on
so-
purpose.
I'm going to go through the 2 that I just rolled, and then I will do the next 5. So this is
Holy-
what happens.
Yep.
So the first thing Agent Daka pulls out of his lapel is a literal bag of dicks.
Dicks.
It's a bag of
as in-
severed. It's a bag of severed penises. It's a bag of holding, but it's filled with severed penis.
That's
The
all
next thing
yours,
he pulls
Binky.
out is a. The next thing he pulls out is a kazoo.
Yoink.
Sir?
Look, they provided us with all these items. We might as well use them. All right. So now I got to roll the other 5, and I'll just give those to you in order. So first one is a 71. That is going to be a regular gold band ring.
Rocket, take it so you can use it just in case. You can propose to her.
All right.
Number 2. Next one is a hammer.
I'll take that. I'm just going to take that one.
It does 1d6 bashing damage.
Let me write that down. By the way, I took my wine
Yep.
bottle back.
Okay. 70.
Let's see.
A magnifying glass. And I have 2 more. 12. 12 is a human corpse.
Just gonna look at Binky. You can have that one.
Gonna
And
paint it as
number
well.
25 is a nutcracker.
Okay,
That
I
should be
guess
all-
I'll take the
that should-
nutcracker.
That should be all the items on top of whatever Raka still has left over from the last little batch. So you can literally use those however you please.
I just had a really terrible
I
idea.
totally forgot the last items that I had.
You had a cannonball, a set of glasses, cannonball, set of glasses. Let's see here. A loaf of bread, a mounted deer head, and a bucket.
Yeah, so I hand them all of that stuff.
All right, you guys, if you guys want to do anything with that stuff before you go in, you're more than welcome to. You have a plethora of items at the moment.
Anybody got a plan for this stuff?
See, I had a really terrible
Oh
idea.
god, another
You know,
500 bits.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll for 5 more items.
Guys, write down what you have.
Yeah, so that's a 72. That's an oar from a boat. That was a 99. Lipstick.
I'll take the lipstick.
92. A spoon. I believe I have 2 more. Got that one. 17. A chair. Very similar chair to the one that is in the room. And 55. A cake. It's chocolate.
I'll take that. Actually, no, Binky, go offer her some chocolate cake. I put some LSD on it. Go offer her some chocolate cake, Binky.
I'm gonna take the chocolate cake and just sit it in front of the table.
All right,
Because,
so you
I
take the
don't
you
have
take
anything
the
to cut it with.
all right, you take the chocolate cake from Purity and you walk into the room and you place it down on the table. She's very I, I, I'm sorry. Is this your dog?
I'm gonna push on my clown nose, make it go honk.
I don't know if that's an answer. Is it one honk for yes, two honks for no?
I'ma honk it again.
Okay, one honk for yes, so he is your dog. Okay. Do you think it's my birthday? Why do you have a cake?
Oh,
gonna honk
I'm
my
gonna,
nose
I'm gonna,
again.
I'm gonna tug Kelso, arm. Go in as her boyfriend. Big birthday party. Raka,
Well,
go in as her boyfriend. Make her think that it's a big birthday party that he set up for her.
all right. I'm gonna dress alter self, boyfriend, cake in hand, with the candles that says 55, and I'm gonna
All
walk
right.
in there.
All right, she already has the cake in there, so I'm just gonna have you go in. What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you roll a bluff check to see if you can get her to believe that you think it's her birthday.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. So Moko puts down the cake, and after a second, Raka comes into the room looking like her boyfriend, and he comes down to the table, and you say happy birthday. And she believes it entirely, and she looks at you.
Oh, honey, you shouldn't have. Oh, you remembered. I knew you loved me. All my friends were wrong.
Oh, of course. I would never forget your 65th birthday.
My 60. My 60. I'm not 65.
I'm gonna
Oh, darling, we
message.
fantastic.
Bail,
You are
bail,
65.
joke. You are so dead, dude. Tell her she looks like
All
she's
right.
20.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
no, you don't look a day over.
Before we keep going, you were both talking over each other that whole time, so I didn't get any of that.
Oh, I told him to bail and tell her that she looks like she's 20.
I'm gonna roll to see how perturbed she is that you think she's older. Okay, she's oddly okay with it, because I mean she's a tiefling. There's really not that much of a difference. It's more of just like a traditionally insulting thing as opposed to an actually insulting thing.
Oh, it's okay, honey. It's the thought that counts. Oh God. Did you buy this with some of our extra money?
Me? Of course. No. I went and saved. I went and painted fences for this.
Honey, you don't paint fences.
Oh, definitely do paint fences for my sweet thing.
Oh, honey, I'm so happy. Oh my, you've gone legitimate.
Legitimate. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I don't.
I've always
I don't-
been legitimate, love. What are you talking about?
She seems genuinely confused by what you're saying.
I'm going to use message to him. Get her to admit to the things that you guys have done together. Or that you've done.
Well, honey, maybe we shouldn't talk about this in front of, the CLOWN.
Oh, clown. I'll go deal with him. I'll be right back. I told them no clowns on my sweet bird's birthday.
I make a sad honk and I walk out of the room.
I'm just going to pat Binky's shoulder. You tried, Binky.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So, all right. So the clown leaves, along with the little dog on the tricycle, and the tiefling, she leans over to you, and you can feel, because you're sitting down on the other side of the table. There's two chairs in the room, and you feel something poking at your groin.
Who, me?
No, Raka.
Oh.
So, do you want to talk or do you want to talk?
I want you to speak up when you said I wasn't legitimate. I don't like this.
Honey, honey, I know you. Look, the clown's out of earshot. It's okay. I'm not. We've been in business for years. What are you talking about?
Is our business not legitimate?
Honey, you work for the Thieves Guild.
Tell her to keep going.
Come on, there's lots of people who work for the Thieves Guild. That doesn't mean I'm not legitimate.
Honey, are you feeling all right? Did you hit your head? Are you drunk? You're turning an odd shade of blue.
I think a warlock done cast our spell on me. It's making me forget who I am. What's my name?
Oh, honey, your name's Baramy. Baramy. We're gonna get you to a healer as soon as. Oh God, why am I handcuffed to the table?
Tell her she wanted it kinky.
She said she wanted it kinky.
Oh, well, if you wanted that, then.
She's gonna come on to you. So, are you gonna pursue that, or are you are you gonna keep
I'm
fucking
just
with her?
screaming through my head, abort, abort, abort.
Okay.
It's gonna
This one
message
is at
good
least,
luck.
this one is at least attractive and does not appear to be riddled with super herpes. Um. All right. So, if you want her to tell you a little bit more, I'm gonna have you do another bluff check because you've gotten a decent amount out of her so
I'm
far,
gonna
but
also
not
cast
quite.
charm person on him.
I don't think you really need to do that because she already wants to fuck him.
Okay, fair enough.
So, Raka, if you roll another bluff check, we'll see what that comes out to. Oh, okay. 31. You can take it from here.
No, I'm not feeling it. I'm telling you, I don't even remember who I am.
Oh, honey, you've been working for the Thieves Guild for pretty much your entire life. And we're taking in a little extra money from some side work I've been doing. With the books and all that. You
Who's the
remember?
books?
It was your idea.
Who's the books?
Oh, the books from work, sweetie, from the bank. You see, it's real simple. You even explained it to me. All you do is you take a couple gold off of each transaction and you put it in a private account. Nobody misses 1 or 2 gold when they have millions. And then eventually that account builds up and builds up and builds up, and then you walk off with it.
I look back to the glass
You hear a tapping.
and
Okay.
I just turn into a gaseous form and leave.
What happened? Are you dead?
I think you broke another one, Kelso.
No! Oh God, there's cake though.
She starts eating the cake.
Oh, she is gonna have a bad trip. Even worse than
Oh
she's already having.
God! Oh, it's devil's food. Oh, thank you, God. Somebody knew.
It's devil's food cake. Fantastic.
All right, so when that's that one, and we're on to the very last one. So here we have. So this is again. This is kind of more of a litmus test type thing, but it is kind of funny. So subject 10, name Cracks, age 27, race lizard folk, gender male, description Cracks is part of the lizard folk tribes of the imperial swamps. Many of his species live as hunter-gatherers and have a tribe social structure. The Spy Corps abducted him in order to see the results of LSD on a simpler mind, and he does have a couple secrets to hold.
This. I'm just gonna look at DACA. Really, sir? This feels too easy. What's the catch?
Sometimes a simpler mind is hard to crack than an intelligent one. Be flexible.
Alrighty. I'll look at Binky.
You want some more popcorn?
Yes, please. Thank you. Take some
Here
more.
you go. He pulls more out of his lapel, and he also pulls out like a little, like one of those little like squirt tops for like a butter dispenser, and puts some butter on his popcorn, and then puts it back inside of his lapel. I had a bag of holding sewed into my suit.
Smart thinking, sir. I'm gonna look
That's
at
why
Binky.
I'm the handler.
I'm gonna look at Binky. Go do your thing, big guy. Get him warmed up.
Thing is, this is the last one. I have a really terrible idea.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I want to use the bag of dicks, put it inside the corpse, throw the corpse inside, and explode it.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. So you want to put the bag of dicks inside the corpse,
Yes.
and then you want to throw it in there and have it blow up.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do for this. So I'm going to have you roll a, I think would it be a crafting check?
I mean, I assume it would be a craft check because I'm crafting something.
Yeah, call it a general craft check. So it's just going to be your intelligence.
No, it's a skill, so...
It's a skill, yeah, but I think unless you have specifically something in there for it, it's just a base intelligence roll along with it.
My skill modifier is a +5, so do I add that? Or just...
Okay, then yeah, it would be a +5 then. Oh, okay, 22. You are able to successfully construct this, and Agent DACA pulls a little black powder charge out of his lapel and gives it to you so that you can have something to explode it with, because he actually wants to kind of see this as well. So, as that happens, so you're just going to chuck this thing in the room and have it blow?
Yes, and then I'm gonna play on the kazoo. I'm gonna make a high-pitched noise with the kazoo I got.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Roll me a strength check to throw the body in the room.
Come on, natural 1. No.
16? Okay, that's successful. All right, so you open the door, and you basically grab the corpse, the humanoid corpse that has the bag of dicks inside of it and the explosive, and you throw it into the room. The fuse is outside of the body and is lit. So it lands on the floor in the room, and the lizard folk kind of looks over at it, and after a moment, the fuse burns down, and the charge detonates. And as it detonates, the chest where you had kind of sewn him up after you put the bag in explodes outward like a xenomorph popping out of it, except there's just dicks flying everywhere all over the room, including all over every place else. He is splattered in blood, and he kind of just looks around the room like, food! He then begins eating the dicks.
Binky, why though?
He's a lizard folk. They're
No, I
stupid.
mean, I'm just looking at Binky like, why?
Gonna press my nose one time again.
Okay. Go on in there. Just gonna kind of kick Binky in. Go in.
God.
I think you
Okay.
just traumatized the chat. Good job.
Good. Okay, so you walk in and you see the lizard folk guy is just biting and ripping the dicks apart and eating them.
Gives new meaning to rib and tear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
gonna rip and tear until it's done.
Terrifying. So you're gonna walk in the room?
I'm gonna walk into the room.
All right, so you walk in the room and he notices you almost immediately, just kind of looks over at you and growls as he continues eating the dicks.
Okay, well, I'll hold up 2 closed fists in front of him and letting him pick one.
All right, you hold out your 2 fists and you kind of suggest that he should pick one. I'm gonna roll a nat 20. I'm gonna roll a 20 d20 to see which one he
I'm
picks.
gonna roll a nat 20. Okay, I want to see.
No. I haven't rolled a nat 20. Sorry. I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it's above a 10, it is above a 10. All right, so it was above a 10, so he's gonna pick the right.
Okay. In the right, there's a apple.
Okay. You show him, I'm assuming, the same green apple you had before.
No, this is a new apple. This one is red. The
Okay,
green
you
apple
have a
was
red-
there with the dwarf guy.
Okay, so you have all right, so you produce a red apple in front of him.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I thought I had to sneeze, but I was robbed of the sneeze.
No, you're good. All right, so you show him the red apple. Hey. Me. One apple. More meat.
Oh, I
let's
can make
see,
the entire room just look like meat if you want me to, Moko. So he just starts chewing on the walls.
I was about to say, do I still have the jar of jelly?
No, you toss that on one of the other people's feet, the Dragonborn's feet.
Okay, let's see.
You still have my bottle that has drugs lined in it, so you can just refill that and give that and get him to drink it.
Yeah, but no, I wanted to do something like he touches and it's squishy, so he believes it's meat.
Oh.
Me eat clown.
You want me to enlarge you, Moko?
No. I guess it's a lizard folk, so I can use handle animal if everything goes right.
I'll allow it.
Let's see. What do I have? Mike, does apples count as a martial weapon?
No, an apple counts as an improvised weapon.
Okay. And what I want to do is I want to take the apple and chuck it at his face.
Okay, that's just going to be a straight dexterity roll to throw it, or an attack roll to throw it at his face. You're going to take a -2 because it's an improvised weapon.
Attack roll, is that modifies a lot?
It would be your base attack bonus you would add to it, -2 for the improvised weapon.
So that will be a 3 then.
Okay. Okay, so you throw the apple at him and you miss completely. The apple hits the wall and explodes.
Then I'm gonna honk my nose twice and then leave the room.
Okay, you honk your nose twice and leave the room. The lizard folk is still eating all the various dicks that he can get his hands on.
I don't think it's him, boss.
You just need to approach this from his point of view, son.
We don't have any kind
Look
of
at all them dicks.
Approach it from his
Yeah.
point of view. Give him more dick.
I
Throw
Sir,
think-
do
your
you have any
dick
more
at it.
dicks?
Does anybody want to donate any more? Right?
Donate
Anybody
bits
wanna
for
donate any more
dicks.
dicks? Need all them dicks.
All right, I'm gonna say this for this one item thing. If anybody wants to do it, every 100 bits gets another dick.
If you're on the other platform, that's every dollar gets a dick.
I will give you 3 minutes of time to put in your donations if you wish, and at the end of that 3 minutes, we will count those up, and that will be how many dicks he pulls out of his jacket.
Should I put the be right back up?
Well, we can bullshit.
I'm gonna mute myself. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Then this is the last guy, so after he's all said and taken care of, we will wrap things up. This is going to be a supersized episode when I have to edit it.
Yeah, we've been going for almost 4 hours now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying this is like the last one on the list anyway, so it's number 10. So once it's all said and done with,
Yeah, one's up.
so that's 5. Okay. All right, so that's give it a little tiny
That'll be
bit more
5
time.
dicks.
Yep.
I was just on the Twitch chat. It shows up twice. I was thinking, like, did we get 2? So no, we got
No,
1
it's their
sub.
new thing. It's a number thing.
Yeah, it's just because it shows like somebody anonymous gave Voice Hawk a sub, and then on these as somebody gave a sub. It's like, oh, so that's 2 or 1 sub, but it's just a 1 sub. Because they didn't think that why is it Twitch keeps fucking with the chat? Just like leave it as it is.
Because they have to make it
the
quote
chat was
unquote
fine.
better. Let's continue. I want to end this.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have 5 additional dicks. So Daka pulls 5 more dicks out of his coat and hands it to you guys. And we got another 100, so that's another one. So 6 dicks. So he pulls 6 dicks out of his coat and hands them to you guys to use with the lizard folk.
All right, I guess. Kelso, you
name is
bring
Crack. And another 100. All right, that's another one.
Dicks. Are they at least wrapped up?
No, they're nice and fresh.
Just can I kind of look at Daka, sir?
Yes.
Why?
Look, I don't ask why. They just give me these things.
Okay.
You never know when a severed penis is going to come in handy. I'm telling you right now, in the spy business, it's very good.
I'm gonna take them. I guess I'll just take them to Binky. Binky, here.
Go throw them at him.
I'm just gonna start tossing them at Binky.
All right, so you guys each, so you got 7 of them. So Binky gets 4, you get 3. So start tossing. Roll me dexterity rolls.
I'm gonna start juggling dicks.
Okay, you're gonna juggle him. Purity's gonna throw him. So Purity, roll dexterity for that. You'll have to roll 1 dexterity roll for me, Moko, for the juggling. Actually, sorry, that'll be a perform check.
Oh.
That's an 11. That misses. It lands on the table. Oh, sorry, no, that was Moko.
That was a wrong roll. There we go. Okay, that was a 9.
All right, so you juggle, but not extremely well. You're a little off balance. Purity, you throw 1. It lands on the table.
All
I
right.
have 4 floppy dicks.
You still have 2 more.
I guess I'll toss them around Binky.
Okay. You're gonna throw 2 more at Binky?
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna throw. All right. Throw the dicks at him, then. Roll dexterity.
Let me see.
I am a wizard.
Oh, that went flying. Shit, and that was a 17. That's not bad.
All right, 16. That one's gonna. That one hits the lizard folk in the face. More food. More meat.
We'll give you even more if you answer our questions.
What do you want to know?
What have you done?
Daddy doesn't know.
Eat meat.
Other than eat meat, what have you done?
Eat eggs. Lots of eggs.
Where did you get those eggs?
From the hatchery.
I'm just kind of going to look at the mirror.
There is no tap from the mirror quite yet.
What else have you done?
I ate the eggs. They were... I didn't know the young were so tender.
What hatchery did you go to?
The village hatchery.
Describe it.
In the swamp.
There's an area. It's a hollowed out tree. It's where the tribe keeps all the eggs. I snuck in as I was hungry. I took one, cracked it, and I ate what was inside. It was delicious.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the mirror.
You hear a tap.
All right, Binky. I'm gonna toss one of the other dicks to him.
All right, you toss the other dick to Binky. Binky, what are you gonna do with your dicks?
Oh, I meant to toss it at the lizard person, but yeah, no, Binky, fuck it. You do what you want with it, Binky.
You have gotten him to confess, so this is just gravy. Whatever you're gonna do now.
Dicks and gravy. Mm. Oh, fucking hammerly-goody.
What?
Herpity-derp, herpity-derpity-derpity-skirp. I'm going to bundle the dicks. Alright, and then I'm going to throw them at the wall.
Okay, you're gonna throw the dicks at the wall, then roll me.
Okay, where's
Dex-
Mike?
Be dexterity.
I knew that's where you were gonna go with that.
All right, it just kind of flops against the wall. You're just kind of whipping them against the wall. They're just kind of smacking it and then like sliding down. It's pretty nasty. Gross.
That is true. Very gross.
All
You're
right.
a gross person, Mike.
Okay, so you leave the room after that, and the lizard folk just continues to gorge itself. So you walk outside, and Agent Daka looks at all of you. You did good work here, agents. We've proven that LSD is probably not a very good truth serum. Honestly, torture and magic are probably far more effective. But we have learned what effects it has on the human mind and how easy it is to drive someone insane. I'd say your work here is complete. Now, you will leave here and never speak of the events that have happened. We've already got cover stories for them. The whores they were with in the hotels are going to tell them that they had terrible, terrible nightmares after going on a serious drug trip.
Alrighty,
Perfect
sir.
cover.
Thank you.
Perfect cover. And he dismisses you after that. You guys are still agents in the Calgarian Spy Corps, so maybe we'll come back to this again another time if we feel like it. But that is D&D Night Top Secret.
That one was weird but fun.